Welcome back to Good Day Stateline. Something I've said about a million times in the last year and a half. The biggest silver lining of the pandemic was getting the chance to virtually chat with some big time celebs, including one of my favorite stars from the 90s, Tamir Mowry from Sister Sister. So those kids keep you busy, and then you're also a busy working mom. How do you manage to do it all?
Well, that's the thing. Some days I don't. Some days I have it all together. Some days are a little bit, harder. But I've realized when you just take it a day at a time, one of my sayings that I always say is when you do your best, as long as I'm putting out my best, that is good enough. And when your daughter tells you you are the best mommy in the whole entire world, that makes you feel a lot easier. A lot better, and things get a little bit easier.
Tell us the story behind the Rachel.
The Rachel all started about 27 years ago when Jennifer Aniston was sent to Chris and I to get her new look for the pilot Friends. And we just sort of went from there, colored the hair, made it look a little bit more, the original blonde actually, where it went from dark to lighter. So then we made their medium brown hair into more of a caramelized light brown. And then Chris cuts it. I go back into it and put the signature highlights, and that was the beginning of the Rachel.
It's funny, it was like my first really big heartbreak. And for a while I didn't write anything about it because I was just trying to move on and not think about it too much, you know what I mean? Cold turkey it.
Sure.
But then I just started writing, and there's another song that I actually really, really love that I think I may put out soon that I'm also excited about. But, great inspiration, heartbreak,
At least it's good for something.
Right? I remember when I started dating and I was like, if it works out, great, I'll write a love song. And if it doesn't work out, I'll write a better song.
That's right. The bad breakups do create the better songs.
This is going to be my 9th tour in 6 years. So I've got to know this country. I've got to know a lot of these theaters, a lot of these places, a lot of these faces. And so, being away from that, I think there's also a responsibility on us to kind of revisit those relationships that we have with our fans and show them what we've been up to and how grateful we are, and hopefully offer them something that they can walk away from feeling a little bit better.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky because Chicago's not too far away, and that's one of the 19 different shows you are doing throughout this tour. We have some dad jokes. So my dad, you're going to read the first dad joke. I think we have it on the screen. Can you read it for us? Can you read it?
It says, it says toss the break.
Read the screen. Let's go, Dad.
Did you hear about the guy who invented knock-knock jokes?
Did you hear about him?
He won the Nobel Prize.
Because he knocked. All right, Joe, we got one for you, too.
If you have 10 apples in one hand and 14 oranges in the other, what do you have? Really, really big hands.
Well, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
I started it so that we could make sure we can all do this. So, Mom, you muddle pretty fast over here.
Okay.
And I'll teach Ashley how to make this. So when my mom's done muddling, you're going to muddle. And then we're just going to add 1 ounce of vodka and then fill to the top with ginger ale. So if you want to start with those, that's fine. Okay. And just mix it in. This is actually a watermelon, blueberry, mint, mule, which is a lot of ingredients.
Sounds good. And it's easy to muddle. So here, Ashley.
Okay.
There you go.
I can tell you guys it's good.
Okay.
All right, Mom. You do that.
No, I need the vodka.
It's okay. You can do that first.
Oh, she can take that vodka and I can pour another one.
What a team.
That's fine.
Look, Mom's helping Mom. And I'm just pouring things in the middle.
I'm going to pour it in here.
We'll be right back with a relaxing giveaway for you and a ton of reasons you want to join us tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. on Fox 39.